Gives people time to get on.
Hi, good afternoon. Welcome to the Central Delaware Habitat for Humanity Homeownership Orientation. So if you have been wanting to become a homeowner with us or have been wondering how to become a homeowner for Central Delaware Habitat for Humanity, this is the right video for you to watch, or the right orientation for you to watch today. We have a very special lady with us today, a very special guest. Her name is Miss Maritza Gonzalez. Maritza is one of our homeowners, and she's here today because she's going to be able to translate what I'm saying or explaining to you guys in Spanish. So tell us a little bit about you, Miss Maritza.
Hi.
You can say both however you want. In Spanish, yeah.
Yeah, ok. Mi nombre es Maritza González, soy una de las dueñas de la casa que Habitat me ayudó a construir. Estoy aquí para ayudarles, y ya que hay muchas familias latinas que en realidad pues no conocen del programa, tal vez porque pues no entienden nada de inglés, y quiero tratar de ayudarles, traducirles y ayudarles en entender todo lo que Habitat puede hacer por ustedes y su familia.
So we are just really excited today because we can do this homeownership orientation for those who wants to become a CDHFH homeowner. And with Miss Maritza here being able to translate everything for you, hopefully this would make it a lot easier for our Spanish speaking audience, okay? So I'm just waiting for a few minutes here, and just to make sure that we can get some people to get online, and we have some on here. So okay. Okay, so we have two on our go-to webinar now. And so if you are just tuning in, once again, this is an orientation on how to become a homeowner with Central Delaware Habitat for Humanity. Okay, so to gain attendance for this is a very, very important thing. You need to comment your name down below. This is how you gain attendance for this, because if you don't put your name, I won't know that you watched it. I can't count that on your application. So this is the application for the homeownership program. The very first thing up here says attend the homeownership program orientation, and down there it says date. So if you don't have that, then you can't turn in your application, okay? So make sure you comment with your name.
Esta es la aplicación que Habitat tiene para las personas que están interesadas. Es bien importante que en la parte de abajo, en los comentarios, pongan su nombre, y para que así, y aquí en esta parte de aquí, puedan poner el día de hoy, donde completaron la orientación. Es bien importante para poder someter la aplicación.
Yeah. It's your very first step.
Este es el primer paso que tienen que hacer.
We just want to make sure that you are clear as far as everything that you are getting into before you turn in your application, okay?
Es bien necesario que estén claros en todos los pasos que van a seguir para poder completar la aplicación. Lo primero que tienen que hacer es completar la orientación, poner su nombre en el comentario y poner la fecha en la aplicación.
Okay, so I think we're about ready to get started. So behind the camera is, of course, our very lovely Miss Heather Klein. So she's getting all that set up for you. Okay, so do you see, do we have any viewers already? You have someone there. Okay. So as we get started, we're going to talk about how to become a homeowner with CDHFH, and that's Central Delaware Habitat for Humanity.
Primero que vamos a hablar de cómo poder ser un homeowner, un propietario de casa con Central of Delaware Habitat for Humanity.
All right, so we're going to talk about our mission here at Central Delaware. We are seeking to put God's love into action, and we try to bring people together to build affordable homes, communities, and hope.
Ok, buscamos poner, ¿verdad?, el amor de Dios en acción en Central Delaware Habitat for Humanity. Tratamos de juntar a las personas para construir accesibles viviendas, comunidades y esperanza.
Okay, so hold on just a second. So who we are an ecumenical Christian nonprofit organization dedicated to eliminating substandard housing in Kent County, Delaware. Central Delaware Habitat for Humanity was founded in June 1990 and became an affiliate to Habitat for Humanity International.
Okay. Pertenecemos a una entidad religiosa y estamos dedicados a eliminar viviendas deficientes en Kent County, Delaware. Central Delaware Central Delaware Habitat for Humanity fue fundado en junio de 1990 y se convirtió en un afiliado de Habitat para la Humanidad Internacional.
So our purpose is to improve and increase affordable housing conditions in Kent County. We provide long-term, no-interest loans to those who qualify and empower community members through educational programs.
Nuestro propósito es mejorar e incrementar accesibles viviendas en Kent County, Delaware, y proveer préstamos a largo plazo a las familias que cualifican y empoderar miembros de comunidades a través de programas de educación.
So how do we choose our homeowners? There's these three things that we really concentrate on. We look at your financial eligibility, your need for shelter, and your willingness to partner.
Okay. ¿Cómo escogemos a las personas que pueden ser propietarios de casa? Se escogen por la elegibilidad financiera, la necesidad de un lugar donde vivir y willingness to partner.
Yeah, like, you know, for the sweat equity and stuff, and for any kind of events that we have, that they would be willing to partner, to come and help us.
Sí, el deseo de las personas de poder ser parte de este programa.
Okay. So those are those three things that we're going to concentrate on today: your financial eligibility, your need for shelter, and your willingness to partner. So who qualifies? Applicants must be U.S. citizens or legal residents. Applicants must be currently residing in the Kent County area, or that you work in Kent County area. Again, we're going to take a look at your ability to pay, your demonstration of need, and your willingness to partner.
Okay. Los aplicantes deben de ser ciudadanos americanos, legales residentes. Aplicantes, las personas que apliquen deben de residir o trabajar en Kent County por el pasado año. También se va a tomar en la demostración de necesidad, la habilidad para pagar y el deseo de las personas involucrarse en el programa.
Yeah. All right. So, guys, if you have any questions at all, please ask, and we will try to answer your questions. Okay. I know I've got some people watching us on our GoToWebinar, so please just ask the questions, and we will try to get to you as soon as we can. Okay.
Si alguien tiene alguna pregunta, siéntase libre de hacerla y trataremos de contestar sus preguntas.
Okay. So how is the price of the home determined? for you guys? Well, we simply take all the building costs, okay? We track all of that. No profit is taken and no interest is charged. Your mortgage is calculated by principal plus taxes and home insurance.
¿Cuál es el precio determinado de un hogar? Todas las construcciones están basadas, son traqueadas. No hay ganancias de lo que se es tomado, no hay intereses y los mortgage, las hipotecas están calculadas por el principal, los taxes y el seguro de casa.
All right, so we just talked about how we determine the price of your home. And again, if you were just now viewing, this is our homeownership orientation program. This is for people that wants to become Central Delaware Habitat for Humanity homeowner. We have Ms. Maritza Gonzalez as our guest translator for this afternoon, so that, you know, if you are a Spanish speaking individual, need a little bit of assistance in understanding us in English, we've got Ms. Maritza here to translate for us, okay? So the next thing, oh, and don't forget, you need to comment with your name. There you go. We have somebody already watching us today on Facebook Live, or we've got two. So if you're watching right now, please comment with your name and any of the questions you have, and so that we can try to answer you during this live broadcast.
Si estás viendo este video, comenta con tu nombre y estás interesado en participar en el programa, comenta con tu nombre en los comentarios y si tienes alguna pregunta, puedes ponerla y trataremos de contestarla.
So we talked about, you know, some things just a few minutes ago about who qualifies for this program. We talked about you being a U.S. citizen or a legal resident, and we talked about, we're going to take a look at your demonstration of your need, your ability to pay, or your financial eligibility, and your willingness to partner. We're going to talk about those three things in a little bit more detail in just a few minutes.
Okay, hace un momento estuvimos hablando de quiénes son las personas que cualifican. Volvemos a repetir que deben de ser ciudadanos americanos, legales residentes. Los aplicantes deben residir o trabajar en Kent County por el último pasado año. Tienen que demostrar la habilidad de que no necesitan un hogar para más cómodo, y la habilidad que tengan para pagar y el deseo de participar en este programa.
Okay, so the next slide talks about your financial eligibility. So Central Delaware Habitat for Humanity mortgages are based on affordability for Kent County households within 30 to 60% of their area median income. We call that for short AMI, based on the current HUD income guidelines. And the HUD income guidelines, just to let you guys know, it changes every year. So this is just a little example for as far as the graph is concerned, household 1, 2, 3, 4. So for example, if you're watching right now wondering where your household size will fall under, I just want to say that if you have a household size of 4, the max income for your family would be $41,400.
Ahora estamos hablando de la elegibilidad financiera. Las hipotecas están basadas por el ingreso promedio de los hogares del 30% al 60%, según el AMI, y bajo las pautas corrientes del año 2021. Como vemos en el cuadro, el promedio de la casa, por ejemplo, si es un size, hay 4 personas viviendo en esta casa, el máximo que debe de tener el 60% que vendría siendo el MAI y sería $41,400. Ese sería el máximo que podría para poder cualificar para el programa.
So if you have more questions about that, you know, you can always give us a call here. My phone number is 302-526-2366, extension 106. And we could put that on our comment section here before the live broadcast ends.
Si tienes más preguntas acerca de la elegibilidad, puede comunicarte con Dani Santos. ¿Cuál es el número? 302 526-567. No, 526 y dice 526
2366.
232366.
Yeah, extension 106.
106.
Yeah, so if you have more questions, you can reach me at that extension 106.
Cualquier pregunta puede comunicarte con Dani a la extensión 106.
So let's talk about ability to pay.
Vamos a hablar ahora sobre la habilidad para pagar.
So when you come in and it's time for you to turn in your application.
Cuando venimos aquí, es la hora para traer tu aplicación.
The very first page,
la primera página,
it tells you like a checklist. It talks about your checklist, right?
Te habla de las marcas que tienes que poner en la lista.
Okay, we've talked about the first thing you need to do is to attend the homeownership program.
Lo primero que tienes que hacer es atender a la aplicación, a la orientación del programa, que es la que estamos haciendo.
And then it's going to tell you that you need to complete this whole packet right here. This is your application.
Y luego te va a decir que tienes que completar todo el paquete, todas las hojas que están en el paquete.
Okay. Then it's going to tell you that you're going to need to turn in 3 months worth of income statements or your pay stubs.
Te va a decir que tienes que traer tu income de los últimos 3 meses.
Yeah, so if you receive monthly income from Social Security, disability, retirement, I'm just going to need like your awards letter.
Si estás cogiendo desempleo, seguro social, necesitas traer la carta o una carta de sea del seguro social o sea de desempleo donde diga cuál es el income tuyo por los últimos 3 meses.
You're also going to need to turn in 2 years tax forms or your transcripts.
Tienes que traer también los últimos 2 años de los taxes o la transcripción
or the corresponding W-2s.
O el correspondiente W2.
Okay, you're going to need to turn in your picture ID, government picture ID and Social Security card.
Tienes que traer también una fotocopia de tu ID y seguro social.
And there will be a $25 fee per individual to pull your credit report.
Okay, y también tienes que traer un money order o un cheque de $25 por cada persona que vaya a aplicar en esta aplicación. O sea, pues si tienes, por ejemplo, si estás casado, $25 por ti y $25 por tu pareja.
Okay. So those are basically the main things that you're going to need to follow here, right? So this takes us to the ability to pay. Ability to pay. You're going to need to prove that you have an income. So we just mentioned you're going to need to turn in 3 months worth of pay stubs or your awards letter or your retirement statement. A complete and full disclosure of your financial status. That will be basically somebody saying something in Spanish. Can you turn that just a little bit?
No, solamente las personas, o sea, los que serían los dueños de la casa. Si eres tú y tu esposo, $25 por ti, $25 por tu esposo. Los niños no cuentan.
What's the question?
She asks if they need to pay $25 for each kid.
No. Just for the main applicants.
Solamente por las personas que van a aplicar, que van a estar en la aplicación.
Yeah, so if it's her and her partner, then it would be $50, right?
Si va a ser tú y tu pareja, son $50.
Yeah, not for each dependent of the house.
No por cada dependiente del.
Yeah, because the fee is to pull your credit report.
Porque ese dinero es para jalar el reporte de crédito.
Yeah. Okay. So let's continue here. We're going to take a look and see if you have the ability to pay approximately between $550 to $650 a month worth of mortgage. And of course, we're going to make sure that you're going to be good, because even though you're going to be paying between $550 to $650 a month for your mortgage payments, we need to make sure that you can still pay your utilities, and you'll be able to still buy food and take care of yourselves, right?
Ok. La habilidad para pagar. Ellos van a estar chequeando que tú puedas completar, o sea, tener el dinero para tener la habilidad para poder pagar entre $550 y $600 por mes de hipoteca, más que también te sobre para poder pagar los utilities, como la luz, el gas, las cosas que se pagan aparte de la hipoteca.
So we pull your credit report, but that's not the deciding factor. We look at how many open accounts you have, how many open trade lines you have.
Okay. Ellos jalan el crédito report, el reporte de crédito, pero eso no dice que ellos no se basan solamente a eso para decir si tú cualificas porque tienes un credit report de 800 o 700. No. Tienes que también, ellos chequean las cuentas que tú tienes, las tarjetas de crédito, las cosas que se deban, para basarse a eso, para poder saber si tienes la habilidad para pagar una hipoteca.
We're going to go to the very last pointer right here. Inaccurate or incomplete information is grounds for disqualification.
Si no das la información completa o correcta, eso te puede descalificar para la aplicación, para el programa.
Okay, Harriet, you said you attended this orientation in June, so that's good, hon. I'm glad that you have. Thank you for viewing again. The thing is, since June, we have not opened the application cycle. I was going to get to that in the latter part of this orientation, but the application cycle is still closed. The application can only be turned in when the application cycle is open. Even though it tells you right here, open application cycle is supposed to open August 1st through August 30th. Harriet, I'm so sorry, but right now it's still closed. We had printed this in the beginning of this year, and with everything that's going on right now, we had to put it on hold. We are hoping to open up our open application cycle by October. Okay, we are praying dearly that we can open it up in October. So hang tight, make sure that you know about the program and that you understand everything that we're saying here, that you are ready to partner with us. And when it comes October, hopefully you can turn in your application with everything that we need from you, okay?
El ciclo de aplicaciones ahora mismo está cerrado. Las personas que han estado viendo las orientaciones, sigan trabajando en ello, consiguiendo todos los papeles que necesitan. Muy posible que ahora, por todo lo que está pasando, se ha cerrado. Dice aquí que en agosto del 1 al 31 iban a estar abiertas nuevamente, pero pues lamentablemente todavía están cerrados y volverán a ser abiertas en octubre, en el mes de octubre.
So I just scratched that real quick with this application. Yeah, we're just going through some things right now. We have put the application cycle on hold because we need to gather more properties. Okay, so
Okay.
pray for us.
Las aplicaciones lamentablemente tuvieron que ser cerradas porque ahora actualmente están tratando de conseguir nuevos lotes para construir más casas y pues lamentablemente por la situación que se ha estado pasando, pues tuvo que ser cerrada. Las aplicaciones decía agosto porque estas aplicaciones fueron hechas a principio de año. Pero pues por las circunstancias, pues sigan trabajando en sus paquetes todos los que estén interesados y ya volverán a ser abiertas en el mes de octubre.
Okay. So our next slide talks about just a quick comparison of this loan scenario. You see the traditional loan and the loan for Central Delaware Habitat for Humanity. Okay. So let's start with the traditional conventional loan. If you borrow $165,000 and, for example, you get it at 3.5% fixed interest rate for 30 years, basically after 30 years, you would have paid $266,732.54.
Okay. Vamos a hacer una comparación de escenario de los préstamos. Por ejemplo, aquí vamos a ver el préstamo tradicional y el préstamo de Central Delaware Habitat for Humanity. Por ejemplo, si se toma un préstamo de $165,000 al 3.5% de interés por 30 años, sería un total de 2.666 a 732,054.
So you compare that and let's take a look at the CDHFH's loan, okay? We are your lender. If you borrow $165,000 from us for your home, we will give you 0% interest rate. Yes, you heard me right. It is 0% interest rate for 30 years. How much did you pay us back after 30 years? $165,000. Okay, so it's just plain and simple. You borrowed 165, you pay us 165.
Okay. Comparado con el Centro de Delaware Habitat for Humanity, el préstamo de ellos, si se coge $165,000 a un 0% por 30 años, cuando vuelven a terminan de hacer el pago, solamente van a pagar lo que cogieron al principio, los $165,000.
Okay, are you guys awake? Do you have any questions for us?
¿Tienen alguna pregunta?
What if you make more than what is listed? Okay, if you make more than what is listed, you know, when you turn in your application, I will talk to you about your different options, okay? So don't pre-qualify yourself, turn in your application, and we'll go over everything and I can give you the options as far as what you need to do. I have another question. Does your credit score matter? Yes, it matters. It matters, but it is not the only deciding factor. And that is why I need to take a look at the full application. No, you do not need a perfect credit score. I don't know anybody around my circle of friends or family or in the 3 years that I've been here, I don't think I've seen anyone that has a perfect credit score yet. I mean, I know I don't. So if somebody out there has a perfect credit score, please let me know. You know, I want to meet you. But no, I mean, people, we all go through things, you know, and it's not being perfect, but it needs to be at a level to where we could work with you. Here at Habitat for Humanity, somebody's laughing at me. With Central Delaware Habitat for Humanity, we'd like for you to at least be at 600. I'm not going to lie to you. But, you know, what if your score is at 598, 594. I'm going to tell you that we have approved some people at 590 or 598. I think I need to let you translate because I keep talking.
Porque tengas un credit score muy bajito, eso no se te quiten los deseos. O sea, ellos están aquí para ayudarte. En el tiempo que ella lleva trabajando aquí, Dani dice que ella todavía no ha llegado nadie que tenga un crédito perfecto, ¿ok? Ellos tienen diferentes opciones y pueden ayudarte de diferentes maneras. Ellos han bregado con muchas personas que tienen un credit score muy bajito, pero han podido salir adelante. Así que porque tengas un credit score que no es perfecto, por eso no se te quiten los deseos de poder echar hacia adelante.
Okay, so we're just going to take a quick break. Can you see us? Okay, so again, if you're watching this home ownership orientation, if you have not commented with your name, please go ahead and do so.
Si estás viendo esta orientación y no has puesto tu nombre en los comentarios, filma tu nombre para que ellos sepan que tú estás aquí, estás interesado en este programa.
And if you have any questions, please go ahead and type it in and so that we can answer them for
Y
you.
si tienes alguna pregunta, pues ponla también y pues se te tratará de contestar la pregunta.
This is our little brochure trifold here for you. So if you stop by our building here at the Restore, you can pick this up and learn more about our program.
El folleto que ellos tienen sobre el programa, si pasas cerca, si estás en el building o estás cerca del building y estás interesado en el programa, pasa, recógelo y aquí podrás entender un poco más de este programa.
And the application is also available for you if you go to our website, which is centraldelawarehabitat.org, centraldelawarehabitat.org. And you can download the application, and when the application cycle opens up, you can turn it in along with all the other paperwork that it needs.
Y la aplicación también puedes conseguirla por www.centraldelawarehabitat.org. Puedes también bajar la aplicación, llenarla y pasar y dejársela aquí a Dani. La mejor.
Okay, so going back to our presentation. Okay, so we're going to talk about the need for shelter.
Vamos a hablar acerca de las necesidades de una vivienda.
Okay, so Central Delaware Habitat for Humanity will determine the need for shelter through careful review of your application, home visit, and interview.
Central Delaware Habitat for Humanity, ellos determinan la necesidad de una vivienda a través de una cuidadosa revisión de tu aplicación, una visita a tu hogar y una entrevista.
Okay, so these things right here, the following are considered: your current condition of the residence.
Estas siguientes son las consideradas para que puedas cualificar y para la revisión de tu caso. Una corriente condición de tu residencia.
The cost of your monthly rental payment.
El costo de lo que tú pagas de renta mensualmente.
Overcrowding. Overcrowding is basically like, you know, let's say you're just renting a room, and in that home there's 12 of you that lives in a 3-bedroom home. So we consider that.
Overcrowding significa cuando, por ejemplo, tú estás rentando un cuarto y en esa residencia pues viven unas 12 personas, o en ese cuarto pues vive más de una persona. Eso ellos también lo toman en consideración.
Okay, and your unsafe or unhealthy living conditions.
Una insegura o un lugar donde no hay condiciones sanitarias donde estés viviendo.
And if you're living in a place that's just really taking up almost all of your income, you know, like your apartment is you're paying $1,500 for your place and you're making $2,000 a month, you know, something like that.
Y si estás viviendo también en un lugar donde casi todo lo que ganas lo tienes que gastar en ese lugar.
So everyone deserves a decent place to live.
Cada persona, todo el mundo necesita un lugar decente para vivir.
Home is the foundation of the stability in life.
Un lugar es la fundación para una estabilidad en la vida.
Decent shelter and affordable mortgages create wealth opportunities and free up base income to provide for the other needs and wants in a household.
Un lugar decente para vivir y una cómoda hipoteca crea bastantes oportunidades y un lugar libre basado en el ingreso que provee para que se pueda proveer para otras necesidades.
So through our program, we are able to create affordable mortgage opportunities for people with economic barriers.
A través de este programa nosotros creamos
affordable mortgage opportunities.
Diferentes mortgage hipotecas, oportunidades de hipoteca para personas con problemas de barreras económicas.
Yeah, for people that, you know, doesn't ever, you know, they think, oh, I'm never going to qualify.
Personas, por ejemplo, como personas que piensan que nunca van a cualificar para tener un
because
hogar.
they think, oh, I can't qualify because I make too low, you know, I don't make enough money, so I don't think I can ever afford a home. But
yo nunca voy a poder tener un hogar porque yo gano muy poco.
But you know, with us being here, we make it possible for those families.
Pero nosotros aquí pues hacemos posible para que esas familias logren sus sueños.
Yeah, because we believe that everyone, I mean,
Porque
everyone
nosotros
deserves,
creemos que todo el mundo
they deserve a simple, decent, and affordable place to call what? To call home.
Se merece un hogar decente y que pueda llamar hogar.
Through our work and our mission, we advocate the need for more housing opportunities for all people.
A través de nuestro trabajo y misión, nosotros abogamos para las necesidades de más oportunidades para toda la familia.
Okay. Thank you, Lily Allen. So right now, as soon as our application cycle opens up, we will still be building around the downtown Dover area.
En cuanto el ciclo de aplicaciones vuelva a abrir, nosotros estaremos construyendo en el downtown Dover area. Ese es el área del city.
We have built in Milford, in Smyrna, and you know, some other places, but right now in Frederica, but right now we are concentrating in the downtown Dover area.
Se han estado construyendo casas en Esmirna, en Milford, en Frederica, pero ahora mismo están concentrados en fabricar en el área del city, la ciudad.
So we have various construction phases going on. Well, right now we have 67. So we just finished our Fulton Street home. She went in May, and that's 534 North Fulton. Did I say May? In July. I'm so sorry. It's almost the end of the day. Miss Reese and her two kids had moved in, and so this is actually not there anymore. I'm sorry, I did not have time to update my, my presentation.
Aquí aparece el North Fulton Street.
They already moved in.
Algunas de las casas que están en proceso. Ella ya se mudó. Ella en el mes de julio, ella ya logró mudarse con sus dos niños a su casa.
Because 67 South Queen is what we're working on now.
Y en el 67 de Queen Street ahora es donde se está trabajando ahora últimamente.
So the future construction sites are still here except for 67 South Queen.
¿Esa no? That one no? That one
67 South.
is where they work.
They're building now, yeah.
Okay, esas son algunas de las casas que se van a estar trabajando en los próximos meses, pero ahora mismo se está trabajando en la 67 de la Queen Street.
Thank you, Miss Lily Allen. She said you're making a big impact on the downtown Dover area. It's so nice to hear that. You know, Central Delaware Habitat we try our best. We not only now have our home ownership program here, we have brought in neighborhood revitalization individual that takes care of all of that for us, and she's doing neighborhood, what is it called, repair program. She's got the refrigerator program, the energy, home energy consultation. Yeah, home energy consultation. So many different things, and we are actually going to do a rock the block where we're taking on a day project from people that lives in the downtown area, and if your home needs some loving, some some TLC, you just simply call us here and talk to Caitlin Creasy, and she can see if you can qualify for this day program that she has planned in September, I think September 18th. But yeah, so it's not just home ownership now. We have a repair program. We have all kinds of other programs. So just check it out. You can go to our website and just see which one it is that you can that you are more interested in. Okay. Construction process. So we have one director of construction.
En el proceso de construcción tenemos un director de construcción,
One construction assistant,
un asistente de director de construcción,
and we have our Habitat Heroes that volunteers on the site all the time. These are like 60 to 80-year-old volunteers. They are.
También tenemos los heroes, llamamos los heroes a todos los voluntarios. Hay entre 60
to 80. I'm just saying.
80 voluntarios, todos muy lindos, todos muy buena gente,
Guys,
y dispuestos a ayudar y enseñar.
The reason why I'm saying this is because, if you want to donate your time with us, come and help our heroes, because you can learn so much from our Habitat Heroes.
Si tienes tiempo disponible y quieres venir a ser partícipe de los voluntarios de los heroes, puedes venir, vas a aprender muchísimo y vas a pasar un tiempo.
And if you are interested in volunteering, you can always contact our office here and talk to Dylan Grimes.
Y si estás muy interesado en ser un voluntario, puedes venir y llamar a la oficina y contactar con Dylan Grimes. Ella es la encargada de reclutar las personas que están dispuestas a tener su tiempo voluntario.
We have some subcontractors.
Tenemos algunos subcontractores.
Yeah, and basically, we go to an architect for your house plan.
Ellos trabajan para hacer el plan de la casa.
And of course, we order all our materials.
Ellos tienen también que ordenar todos los materiales.
And we have to meet our schedule as far as when do we have to finish a certain project because of the grant.
Ellos también tienen que hacer reuniones para hablar sobre el plan de trabajo.
So we just wanted to highlight a few things. For our construction highlights, we use 2x6 exterior construction. We use blown-in insulation, not panels. We have tankless water heater. We're going to give you your kitchen appliances. It's all included. That's your microwave, your stove, your refrigerator, dishwasher. Yeah, and we're also going to give them their washer and dryer. And you get to pick your own custom flooring, your own quality carpet, and you will be receiving wood cabinets.
Okay. Para algunas áreas que se hacen en la construcción, se usan solamente 2x6 para la construcción de exterior. No se usan paneles, se usa blowing insulation. Tanques de agua para el agua caliente. También se incluyen se ponen los ampliens. ¿Cómo se dice ampliens en español?
What?
Ok, sí. Se dan, por ejemplo, se suple el microwave, la estufa, la nevera, el dishwasher, el lavaplato. También te dan la oportunidad de coger el piso que tú quieres o la carpeta si quieres poner la alfombra, los gabinetes de la casa. Y también ahora está incluida la lavadora y secadora para el laundry.
Okay, so we determine the size of your home by number one, we take a look at your family size and your needs. Okay, some families might have 3 kids, but for example, they would have like 2 girls that are maybe 5 and 6-year-old, and then another girl for, I don't know, 10, and then a boy, so 4 kids, and then your son is maybe 17 years old. That would only be a 3-bedroom plus yours, so that's a 4-bedroom home, because we would put the 6 and the 5-year-old girl together in one room, the 10-year-old girl in her own room, and then your teenager will have his own room, and then you and your partner will have the 4th room. So those things are all considered.
Okay. ¿Cómo se puede determinar la cantidad de cuartos que podría tener tu casa? Si, por ejemplo, tú tienes una niña tienes 4 niños. De esos 4 niños hay dos niñas de 5 y 6 años. Hay otra de 10 años y hay otro de 17 años. Se pondrían las 2 niñas pequeñas, la de 5 y 6, en el mismo cuarto. Tendría la niña de 10 otro cuarto. Y el niño de 17 y el próximo cuarto, que serían 4 cuartos disponibles para este size de familia, para ti y tu pareja.
So your willingness to partner, I believe this is the last part of the 3 things that we needed to concentrate on. Willingness to partner. We partner with willing and financially eligible households who share our vision and have a desire to learn and advocate for themselves and our program by sharing their stories.
Okay, nosotros buscamos personas que quieran participar y sean financieramente elegibles para compartir nuestra visión y poder aprender y abogar para otros en nuestro programa, compartiendo con otros su historia.
So there's a question right now. How many bedrooms for a single person? The smallest home so far that we have built is a 3-bedroom home. So as of right now, if you're a single person, you would more likely get a 3-bedroom home unless our new construction director comes up with a 2-bedroom floor plan for us. We do have a new construction director, so I have to check with her, but I know in the 3 years that I have been here, I've built, not myself, but we built a home for a single person with 3 bedrooms.
Okay, las casas más pequeñas que se han hecho hasta ahora son de 3 cuartos. Si tú eres una persona sola que no tiene nadie más, hasta ahora se han hecho solamente de las más pequeñas de 3 cuartos. Tenemos un nuevo director de construcción, a menos que él, pues lleguen de alguna manera a algún acuerdo y que se pueda hacer un nuevo plan por ejemplo, para una casa de 2 cuartos, pues está por verse todavía.
So a little bit more about the willingness to partner. We keep talking about willingness to partner. So it's very important to let you all know that we're going to need, if you partner with us, if you get approved with us, you're going to need to, if you're an adult, you're going to need to complete a 250-hour sweat equity with us.
Si vas a ser partícipe de, ¿verdad? Nuestro, nosotros requerimos que cada adulto que complete la aplicación complete 250 horas de trabajo.
Yeah, so you're going to need to complete your 250 hours worth of sweat equity before you can move into your home.
Tienes que completar por adulto las 250 horas por adulto antes de poderte mover a la casa.
What happens, you know, this is one of the questions that they ask. What happened if I don't finish the sweat equity and my house is already done?
Y que hay mucha gente que se pregunta, ¿y qué pasa si la casa se construye, se termina de construir y yo no he completado mis 250 horas?
So what I tell you is that even if your house is already done, you cannot move into your home.
La contesta es que si aún la casa sea ya esté terminada completamente, no podrás moverte a la casa hasta que no se completen las 250 horas.
Also, when you have been approved or selected to partner with us, the word is partner. When you have been approved, it does not always mean that you will always be eligible or approved. You can always get deselected, even though you have, okay, what I'm trying to say is that even though they have been selected or approved, if something happens to where their financial eligibility changes, they can get deselected. You understand what I'm saying? No. If they got approved,
Okay.
right? They get approved, and then something happens, income changed. I'm just giving that, yeah, or something.
Okay.
Either way, because you know, every month they have to come in and give me their pay stubs. Every month they have to talk to me about everything, their sweat equity and stuff like that. They can get this deselected.
Okay. Aún si tú eres cualificado para que se te prepare una casa, se te levante un hogar, si tu income varía, sea que pues se pase del límite, y puedes ser descualificado.
So there's another question. Another question. The question is the 250 hours per person that's going to own? It's 18, all the adults, okay? If, let's say, you and your partner, of course, I'm pretty sure would be adult for us. So you and your partner would have to put in 250 hours each. And let's say you have a 19-year-old or an 18-year-old son or daughter, that your son or daughter would have to put in that 250 as well.
Si las horas, las 250 horas, las harían tú, por ejemplo, tú y tu pareja. Y en este caso, por ejemplo, si tuvieras un niño mayor de 18 años, 18, 19 años, ellos también tendrían que hacer las 250, completar las 250 horas.
Okay, so when you partner with us, when we talk about willingness to partner, when you get selected and moved into your home, it doesn't stop there. You need to be able to you need to attend 8 post-home ownership workshops after moving into your home.
Okay, después, after you move.
After you move in.
Después que ustedes se han mudado, que ya han completado ya están en la casa, ya están en su nuevo hogar, después de eso, todavía tienen que completar 8
post-home ownership.
Ajá, post-home ownership.
Yeah.
Son como 8, ¿qué significa eso? Son como 8 Los workshops que hace Dani, que van a estar haciendo también durante el tiempo que se esté construyendo la casa, que tienen que también completar, son horas del equity lock. Pues después que se muden, también tienen que completar 8 clases.
Those homeownership workshops are like foreclosure prevention.
Van a ser workshops que le van a hablar sobre
foreclosure prevention.
Cómo prevenir que vayas a tener un cierre de tu casa o que pierdas tu hogar.
Debt management workshop.
Sobre las cosas que tus tarjetas de crédito y cosas así que debas.
It could be about landscaping.
Pueden hacer también de landscaping, de cómo arreglar el patio de tu casa.
Yeah, gardening, landscaping, things like that. It's things that will help them succeed as they become a homeowner.
También pueden ser de como hacer pequeños arreglos en tu casa, porque yo también tomé ese, como algo que una puerta se está media declinada o cositas sencillas que también te pueden ayudar para trabajar en tu propia casa, mantenerla.
We try to help you succeed in becoming a homeowner.
Te tratamos de ayudar para que puedas ser un propietario de tu propia casa feliz.
And that's why we don't just leave you alone after you become a homeowner. Right? Okay. So there's a little bit more things there, but I'll go ahead and go to our sweat equity. We keep talking about the sweat equity willingness to partner. So basically, we said 250. So that's going to be 100 construction hours, 100 friends and family, and 50 hours worth of sweat equity. I'm sorry, 100, you can go ahead and say it, 100 construction.
Tiene que hacer el sweat equity, tiene el tiempo que se divide de esta manera, 100 horas.
100 for the construction.
100 horas para la construcción.
And then 100 friends and family.
Y 100 horas que tendrán que hacer tus amigos y familia.
And 50 hours for the restore.
Y 50 horas que tienen que hacerse en el restore, es aquí en la oficina,
okay.
la tienda.
So this is the same thing. We talk about the education. We need to make sure that you attend and successfully complete required budget and financial literacy classes between Habitat and NCAL. NCAL, there's NCAL workshops that you will have to attend before moving into your home. So that's all included in the education.
Todas estas horas están incluidas también en la educación. Hay unas clases que el otro programa INCO, que partícipe, partner con Habitat, son unas clases que tienes que también completar con ellos. Todo esto tienes que ser completado antes de poderte mudar a tu casa.
So, your application process, once again, and we talked about this earlier, your applications will be accepted only during your open cycle period.
Las aplicaciones van a ser aceptadas solamente en el tiempo que el ciclo de recibir las aplicaciones esté abierto.
And right now, the open application cycle is closed.
Y ahora mismo el ciclo de aplicaciones está cerrado.
We will announce when it opens again, and we're thinking it's going to be in October.
Vamos a estar anunciando cuando sean abiertas nuevamente y estamos esperando ya para octubre.
And remember, your application is only considered complete if it's turned in with all the documents that we ask for and the fees to pull your credit report.
Okay, y recuerden que las aplicaciones solamente van a ser consideradas completas cuando todos los documentos y lo que hay que pagar, los $25 sean recibidos. La documentación y el crédito reporte va a estar basado en el tiempo más corriente, en el tiempo más corriente.
Okay. So, oops, need to turn it over to us now. So guys, we've basically come to the end of our orientation today. Again, thank you so much, Ms. Maritza. I've never done it this way before. So I just want to say, you know, if you are interested in becoming a homeowner with us here at Central Delaware Habitat for Humanity, thank you. Thank you for your interest. We would love for you to turn in your application. We just need you to we need to make sure that you complete this orientation. Listen to everything that we said, ask questions, and you know, turn in your application during the open application cycle. I keep stressing that because right now, unfortunately, the application cycle is closed. So come October, you will be able to turn in that application. If there's anything that you need to do right now for your credit, let's say you know that your credit score is not up to par, start doing something. Start paying the bills on time. Start paying them, or what you need to do is start calling the people that you owe. You know, hey, I'm a little bit behind on my credit on this thing that I owe. What can I do? Start doing some kind of settlement. Start talking. Communication is the key to get that credit to go back up. You know, paying those little companies or big companies that says they can eliminate these things on your credit report, you don't have to pay anybody. You can do it yourself. All you need is to talk to your creditors, and like I said, communication is the key. You can fix it, and in 2-3 months, you'll see things that are going to happen, and your credit score will start going up. I know I said a lot, so Miss Maritza will probably not be able to translate all of that. So,
pero sí, Dani lo que está diciendo es que aunque ahora mismo el ciclo para recibir las aplicaciones está cerrado, estas personas que creen que tienen el crédito un poquito bajito, que está un poquito, deben aquí, deben allá, empiecen a trabajar en estos meses con lo que deben. Llamen a esas personas que le deben, lleguen a algún acuerdo, y trabajen en eso para que así cuando llegue el mes de octubre, que esperamos se pueda ya abrir el nuevo ciclo, las personas ya estén preparadas, tengan un mejor crédito, hayan hecho algo para poder someter esa aplicación y sigan trabajando en todo lo que necesitan para llenar la aplicación, los papeles que se les requieren y todo.
in Spanish, ¿dónde puedo buscar una aplicación?
Where she can find the application.
So you can go to our website, which is right here. Our website is centraldelawarehabitat.org.
Okay.
Go to centraldelawarehabitat.org. centraldelawarehabitat.org. You can download the application from there, or you can come here.
Puedes ir ahí a el web que ella te enseñó, centraldelawarehabitat.org. Ahí puedes bajar la aplicación, printearla, o si no, pasa por aquí por el restore y Dani siempre tiene disponible.
Just remember that I can't take your application yet.
Solamente siempre recuerden que ella no puede todavía coger sus aplicaciones. Ella les va a estar avisando cuando el ciclo esté nuevamente abierto para que puedan traerla.
There have been some people that just left their application with one of the people in the office. And so I do have your application. If you're watching, I do have it, but I haven't opened it up.
Okay. Hay muchas personas que han pasado y han dejado la aplicación con algunas personas que trabajan aquí en el Restore. Ella las tiene, pero no puede trabajar en ella hasta que el ciclo no esté abierto.
You know, I want to be able to start really opening up all the applications when it's actually open.
Ella no puede, ¿verdad?, trabajar en una antes que otra. Ella le gusta hacer, ¿verdad?, right, y va a abrir todas las aplicaciones y empezar a trabajar en ellas cuando el ciclo sea abierto.
Well, no other questions? Well, guys, thank you. Thank you so much for watching today, Miss Maritza. Central Delaware Habitat for Humanity, thank you for being here today. And we, you know, like I said, I got your lunch one of these days. And that's on camera.
Sí, y las personas que están viendo la orientación, que no entienden absolutamente nada de inglés, no se cohíban de la llamada. Dani siempre tiene a alguien que ya puede conseguir, sea a mí, hay otras muchachas que también son ahora homeowner y ellas también pues, pueden ayudar a traducir. No se cohíban, sigan trabajando y que su sueño americano nunca pare.
We thank you guys so much from the bottom of our hearts. If you have any questions, please contact my office at 302-526-2366, extension 106. I'd love to talk to you and help you. Goodbye. Awesome.